So if I could only have one card in my wallet, that one credit card would hands down, without thinking twice, be the Credit One Platinum card.
That would be really good.
No, I'm totally kidding. I would never do that to myself, and I would never recommend any of you guys to do that either. But if I'm being serious, the one card out of all the cards that I've applied for within my own credit card journey would hands down be the American Express Gold Card. So I've had the Gold Card for over 2 years now, and since then, they fully revamped the appearance from what was once a plastic card into this beautiful metal card. And this video is going to talk all about the in-depth benefits, what they did to the American Express Gold Card, and most importantly, we're going to talk about whether or not it's still worth picking up, especially with an annual fee of $250. Now, towards the end of the video, I'll also give you my recommended credit score needed to get approved and my final thoughts on why this card is the #1 card that sits in my wallet. First, to get started, the American Express Gold Card offers 4 membership reward points per dollar on dining at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. They also give you 4x points on grocery stores at US supermarkets up to $25,000 per year, 3x back on flights, and 1x back on everything else. Compared to other cards on the market, the 4x back on dining and groceries is highly competitive and offers consumers like you and me to accumulate a mass amount of points through the most popular spending category, which is based around the spend of food. Now, the Gold Card does come with an annual fee of $250, like we mentioned, and although that is a lot for most people, I'll go over exactly why the annual fee on this card is really less than $10 by the end of this video. But first, we really got to talk about that insane welcome bonus offer. So the American Express Gold Card currently offers 60,000 membership reward points after spending $4,000 in 6 whole months. This can be worth anywhere from $600 to $2,000 back in your pocket in reward benefits. Traditionally, most credit cards limit the welcome bonus offering to a strict 3-month period, but American Express doubled the length to give consumers enough time to get the total bonus and not have to rush making additional purchases they may not have the budget to do for that month. But look, that's not even their best part about their welcome bonus. The Gold Card is currently offering that 60,000 MR amount. That's nearly double the previous offers that we've seen when this card was first released, with most applicants signing up for about the 25,000 to 30,000 MR point mark. So Brian, how much are 60,000 membership reward points really worth? Now, to answer this question, it's really going to be fully dependent on how you decide to use your points. If you wanted to cash it out immediately, you could get up to 1 cent to 1 point redemptions, valuing that 60,000 MR points to a total of $600. Now, on the other hand, if you have something like the Charles Schwab Platinum Card, you can actually cash out your points for 1.25 cents per point, giving you a value of $750. Now look, those sound okay, but if you really want to maximize and stretch the value of your American Express membership reward points, you want to consider using travel partners to get redemptions of anywhere from 3 cents, 5 cents, or even on the rare occasion, 10 cents per point. And that could equate to over $1,800 to $3,000 back in your pocket. In addition to that, American Express gives you $120 in Uber Cash annually. And to activate this, all you have to do is add your credit card to your Uber account. Once you do that, you'll automatically receive $10 in Uber Cash each month, whether you want to use Uber Eats or Uber Rides. Now, this is an incredibly easy to use benefit, and if you ever order takeout or you order food to go, this is an easy way to get that reimbursement of the annual fee in the form of food that you're going to eat anyways. The next credit on this list that we're going to mention is that $120 dining credit, where if you dine at Grubhub, Seamless, Cheesecake Factory, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, Boxes, and participating Shake Shack locations, you can find yourself earning up to $10 in statement credits every single month when you pay with the Gold Card. In total, if we value the American Express Gold Card's welcome bonus at just 1 cent per point, and we take into consideration the full use of these monthly credits, this $250 annual fee can put $840 back into your pocket. Now, if we subtract the annual fee of $250 from this card, you get a net value of $590 for just holding this card. That doesn't even count for the 4x points you get back for spending in dining and grocery categories. Now, I know most people care about how much money they get back in their pocket, but I'll be honest, I'm one of those weirdos that love all the small little perks that you get by holding a certain card like this. So what I want to do next is acknowledge some of those extra little perks that you get with the Gold Card. So the Gold Card offers you a $100 on-site credit when you book through the Hotel Collection. For some reason, this is a very slept-on service, and a ton of people just don't realize that this is something that you can utilize, especially when you have cards like the Platinum or the Gold Card. So what is the Hotel Collection? So the Hotel Collection by American Express gives a $100 on-site credit to spend on dining, spa, and resort activities, and a room upgrade at check-in if available. One thing I noticed when using this service was desk workers seem to acknowledge and respect reservations placed through the American Express travel portal compared to most general services such as Expedia, Orbitz, and Travelocity. My theory is that American Express consumers are looked as a tier above most general public sites, and usually that results in better service or even a room upgrade. There have been instances in the past where I've received full room upgrades to suites that I did not pay for, and one time I even had champagne and chocolate delivered to my room completely free of charge. This is 100% things that you can also take advantage of, and if you are an original viewer of my channel, you may know all of my secret hotel tips and tricks that allowed me to get some of those benefits. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you would like me to make a refresh video on that, definitely comment it down below and I can have that added to my list. Now, with regards to additional American Express Gold Card benefits, we have to acknowledge the no foreign transaction fee, meaning if you take a trip anywhere around in the world, you won't have to pay additional fees that other competitors and credit card companies will easily slap onto your bill. On top of that, American Express also offers a personalized travel service as well as a global assist hotline that is available for you 24/7 with regards to legal, medical, financial, and any other emergency services. If you do plan to travel anytime soon, the baggage insurance plan with this card is another great feature. If you ever lose, damage, or have your baggage stolen while you are on a plane, train, ship, or bus, American Express will cover up to $1,200 for carry-on baggages and up to $500 for checked baggages. The Gold Card also offers some amazing shopping and entertainment benefits as well, starting with Amex offers, which allows you to earn additional discounts and rewards on everyday purchases at select brands and retail stores. Amex also offers exclusive access to ticket pre-sales, concert tours, sporting events, and Broadway shows through American Express experiences that you have full access to. So I remember before this whole pandemic stuff happened, I was at a car show called SEMA back on the West Coast in Vegas, and I remember it was so packed there, so crowded, and I just wanted a place to sit down and rest, and the only thing I could find was this most beautiful looking American Express lounge, and the only way to get in there was to show them that you had an American Express card, you had your ID on you so they could verify it was your credit card. But that was one of those times in my life where I really began to value some of those underrated perks that came with a credit card like this. I was with a group of my friends and it was so nice. We went in there, they had all these little amenities, they had coffee. Most importantly, they had Wi-Fi and a place to sit because I remember just how humid and hot that whole day was. So just sitting in a separate air-conditioned room away from the general public, and this was a lot of people back in the day, it was really just a game changer. For me, it's the little things like that where it's so hard to put a specific dollar amount on what that would cost, but it's just amazing to have. So the recommended credit score in order to get approved for the American Express Gold Card is going to range from above 670 points. However, I strongly recommend you to be in the range of at least 700 in order to get automatically approved. I've been getting a lot of questions as well with regards to the Gold Card on what type of credit limits that y'all should expect to see. So I need you to keep in mind, the American Express Gold Card is not like an ordinary credit card. They enact a feature called NPSL, also stands for No Preset Spending Limit, which results in a monthly spending cap that isn't disclosed to the people who hold their cards. So oftentimes, this limit is actually much higher than what an average person would normally spend in a month. So with American Express, you very rarely have to worry about reaching a preset credit limit you may have with other credit card issuers. So if I had like the Chase Freedom Unlimited beginner card, starts with $1,000 credit limit. If I wanted to buy a brand new couch or a TV for my parents or whoever, I would not be able to buy that with that credit card during the time because that credit limit would probably be the minimum of what these TVs or couches would cost. So when you're using cards with American Express, you don't often have to worry about ever getting denied or reaching a credit limit. Just make sure that you're able to pay off your credit cards on a timely manner, and don't think that this is an excuse to ramp up as many charges as possible. But with the American Express Gold Card, one of the benefits that you do have is that there is no preset credit limit that you would be aware about. You generally can just spend on the card, and based on whatever your income is, where you live, and what your credit profile is, they'll hold a credit limit that you may not know about, but they have in their system. So I personally have never had any issues with purchasing anything on my credit card, and I've racked up some huge purchases, especially with investments I've done in the past, and I've never had an issue. So here are my final thoughts on the American Express Gold Card. This is my daily driver, like I mentioned. It's a card that I cannot live without, and it's the one that I carry in my wallet at all times. Now, I do acknowledge that the $250 annual fee can be pretty intimidating to some, but after watching this video, you should have a good idea of the value that comes with this card outside of the annual fee that you pay. On top of that, you may have issues where some businesses and brick and mortar stores do not accept American Express. I actually haven't really ran into this issue since the start of this whole pandemic. I feel like most businesses have adapted, but if you ever go into like a low-key hole-in-the-wall restaurant where they're really trying to cut back on transaction fees, you may not be able to use an American Express card with that type of business. Now, I have also heard from other people that using American Express overseas can get tricky sometimes, and there have been issues where people tried to use their Amex card, but they just wouldn't accept it. So if you do plan on getting this card, I would recommend to at least have some type of visa with you just in case. To me, those are really the only downsides that I can think about. If you're someone who is on a very tight budget and you really don't spend too much money on food, I believe the best possible option is to still apply for this card. However, look into downgrading or canceling this card after you're finished. With the Gold Card being one of American Express's most popular and well-crafted products, I still believe they're going to continue to add additional benefits and try to keep their consumers as happy as possible with this card. Now, if you enjoyed this fire free content and you would like to apply for this card, check out the link down below in the description of this video if you want to get started today. Using those links support my channel and allow me to continue providing all this free knowledge to you without costing you a single penny.
Knowledge.
They are 100% safe, verified links to the actual credit card companies, and they'll help you get set up and getting approved for this card. Now, like I mentioned earlier, thank you guys so much again for watching. The support has been absolutely insane on my channel. I think we just recently hit 300,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy to think about. I started this YouTube channel 3 years ago now, originally talking about credit cards. If you just go back to my most oldest videos on my channel, and it's just crazy to see how far we've come. And I would not be in this situation at all if it wasn't for any of you guys. So I just want to say to all the people that support my channel, to all the people watching this video till the very end, I just want to say huge thank you. Now, one last thing before we wrap this up, don't forget to check out some of the other videos I have on my channel if you would like to learn more about how the whole credit card world works and some of the best cards I recommend you to look out for. Subscribe to this channel, like this video if you haven't already done so, and comment down below the word gold if you're one of the amazing people watching this video all the way till the very end, and I may drop a little heart on you and possibly a little comment too. I know y'all be loving that. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Love y'all. Take care and peace out.